Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum and welcome to day 27 of our Ramadan Kids Challenge. I hope you're all well, inshallah, and that you are making the most of our last few days of our holy month of Ramadan. Now, just a reminder before we begin that day 28 will be our last program, and inshallah in that session I would look forward to sharing the videos about what you have learnt in the month of Ramadan, as well as awarding the prizes for your participation during this challenge. Now, today's session, before we move on to today's session as well, I wanted to show you how some children have collated the work that they've done over the month. So I have Alina here with her work wall and also Eliza with her work wall. So those are some ideas of how children have collated their work. Another idea that you might like to do or use is to put your work into a scrapbook so that it stays safe in one place. Or, like my daughter has done, you may like to put your work into a folder so it's all in one place. Inshallah, then you can look back at the work that you have done over the month and appreciate it and learn from it continuously. Okay, so today's session, we're going to be talking about Jumat al-Wida, about the Dua of Wida, and also Eid al-Fitr. So, Jumat al-Wida is the last Friday in the month of Ramadan, and it is known as Jumat al-Wida. It is a sad occasion because we bid goodbye to the holy month in which we were the guests of Allah. A month whose blessings were unmatched. So we had so many blessings during this month, so we are upset that this month will be ending. And Jummah, which is the Friday, and this is the last Friday of this holy month. Now we're going to have a story, which is actually the dua from Imam Zain al-Abidin, peace be upon him, and Imam Jafar Sadiq, peace be upon them, about bidding farewell to the month of Ramadan. So have a listen to the words. It's a very beautiful dua. Salams to you, O object of hope, whose separation causes grief. So that means we're sad that we're leaving this month. Salams to you, O friend who became familiar on arrival, and delighted us and makes us feel lonely and sad when it leaves. Salams to you, O helper, who helped against the shaitan, O companion who made the path to goodness easy. Salams to you, what a great eraser of sins you are. Salams to you, O month with which no other days can compete. Salams to you, how much did we long for you, and how intense will our eagerness for you to come again tomorrow. Ya Allah, whatever sins, great or small, we have made or committed, whatever wrong we did in this month, deliberately or in error, please forgive us for those actions. I send Salawat on Muhammad and his Ahlul Bayt. Forgive us with your pardon. So this is a very special dua where we bid farewell to the month, but we also ask Allah to forgive us if we did anything wrong in this month as well. Now, Eid al-Fitr. So, very happy day. I'm sure you're all looking forward to the Eid day. Now, Eid day is not all or just about eating and getting gifts and presents. It is also about some different amal as well. So, we're going to discuss those. Obviously, though, we're going to have lots of fun, inshallah, on the day of Eid. So, Eid al-Fitr, or the day of Eid, is declared by the sighting of the moon. And as you remember, in our earlier sessions, we spoke about the phases of the moon. And again, we will be looking for the new moon to show us the first of Shawwal. So that means the end of the month of Ramadan. We also give Zakat al-Fitr on Eid. So this is a special sort of charity that we give away on the day of Eid to the poor. So your parents will be giving away some money to the poor on the day of Eid, inshallah. Eid means a joyous occasion, and it reoccurs. So it comes every year. So this special celebration will reoccur every year, inshallah. Eid al-Fitr is a celebration that marks the end of the month of Ramadan. It means to break, and therefore marks the beginning of the breaking of the fasting period and all of those evil habits that we may have had. Happiness is observed in attaining spiritual uplifting after the month of fasting. So we're all in a special place right now. We have been spiritually uplifted. We are praying regularly, we are reading Quran, we are doing good deeds. So we have all benefited, inshallah, from the month of Ramadan. Now, how can you celebrate Eid? I know this Eid will be very different for you all, I'm sure on the Eid day you probably would go to the mosque to pray your Eid Salah. You would probably go to meet your family and friends. So here are just a few tips on what you could do this Eid to make sure you still have fun. So you can dress up. Rather than going to the mosque, you can pray Salah as a family. So pray with your parents and your brothers and sisters. You can cook some yummy treats, I'm sure you will. Maybe you can plan some party games. So maybe you can plan them yourself and then get your family to play them. You could have a Zoom party with your family and friends. Or if you can't have a party on Zoom, you could just call your family and friends to talk to them and wish them a happy Eid. And also, don't forget, and as we always should do, we should pray for everybody. So remember to do that, inshallah. Now here are the recommended amals, so the things that are being told to us or suggested to us to do on the day of Eid, and you get lots of reward for doing these actions. So we should have the ghusl of Eid, so a special shower that you all have. You should wear clean, neat clothes and maybe apply some perfume so you smell nice. You should begin breakfast with dates or a sweet dish. So have something sweet in the morning, which is quite nice. I'm sure you'd be happy to do that. You should recite Zara Daratha. You should recite Dua Nutba. And of course, we have the Salah of Eid al-Fitr. So these are actions that you should take to do on the day of Eid. So remember those. Now, our Islamic reminder. I wanted to remind you today to be the best version of yourself. So all that you have learnt in this month, try your best to do your best at all of those activities, to read Quran to the best of your ability, to pray your Salah on time to the best of your ability, to do good deeds to the best of your ability. Because I know, and from what I've seen, from what you've all been doing, that you are all wonderful children and you can do so much. So be the best that you can, inshallah. And your activity today is to create or make an Eid gift for somebody in your family. Okay, so make an Eid gift. There's some ideas here. You could create a card. You could create maybe a hamper, so put some things together. You can just do it with things that you have in your house. You don't need to go shopping and buy new items. So I'd love to see who you make a gift for, inshallah. And our challenge. So our last challenge for this month of Ramadan, let's get challenge number 27. And your challenge today is a bit different. Your challenge is to set your own challenge. Now, you are going to challenge yourself to change yourself after this month of Ramadan, and you're going to see how well you can keep that up and review it again next Ramadan, inshallah. So good luck with your challenge. Let me know what you're challenging yourself to do. I would love to hear from you. Thank you for joining us today. And take care. Inshallah, we'll see you tomorrow. Assalamu alaikum.
My name is Haydori and today I'm going to show you what I put on my Ramadan cap. The first is to remind me to ask for forgiveness.
We love you, Ramadan. We miss you, Ramadan. We love you, Ramadan.
Next is
We miss you,
to remind me to
Ramadan.
ask for forgiveness and recite lots of dua so we can This is a book that reminds me to pray for everyone, not just myself. This is the Quran to remind me to read lots of Quran and read on if I can.
Ramadan is the month of mercy. Ramadan is the month of fasting. Ramadan is the month of giving and helping those in need. Ramadan is the month of the Quran, the month in which it first came down to Prophet Muhammad in year 16, a guide for all mankind. Ramadan for fasting, for giving, Ramadan for praying. Be patient, Ramadan for giving and feeding, Ramadan. We love you, oh Ramadan. Ramadan is the month of patience. Ramadan is the month of sacrifice. Ramadan is the month of praying in the mosque for Taraweeh. Ramadan is such a fruitful month for gaining lots of hasanat. The devils are chained and Jahannam is locked for all of Ramadan.
We don't eat food, no. We don't lose our temper, no.
We don't drink anything. No, we don't sleep all day.